Hello, this is Karola Sakotnik speaking. Yes, and on behalf of Future Skills Farming, it's Monday. It's Monday after lunch coffee time, and it's our Future Skills briefing just for the first day in the week. So we'd like to inspire you that you take something from this philosophy into your daily work life. Today I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I'm inspired today. I'm inspired today by the co-creative learning we were able to experience on our Leadership Transformation Summit, our first Leadership Transformation Summit last Friday, 28th of August. We had 5 speakers. We had my colleagues, we had our Chief Visuals Officer, really gathering all the knowledge into a common picture, in a common image, so we all see more or less the same thing and get emotions we shared. We can anchor them there. And of course, we'll cantify with the great technical support and my IT partner. I mean, our Chief Information Officer, not just the IT serviceman. The Chief Information Officer, Gerald Peter Pfleger, who is such a valuable addition to me being boldly human, going out into the world and said, yes, let's be human, human, human. Fact is, in a future world, we need to tackle both. Being boldly human and also being conscious about what IT is able to, where it can support us, and how we can steer it and use it for us. So as a review for the summit, I would say there is a lot going on out there in the world. It has a lot to do with the heart. It has a lot to do with love, with being so as human as we can be. And we're working for a future that's worth working in, and thus living in a future world where leaders are able and aware of their emotions. They can handle their fear, transform it into really valuable action. They can transform conflicts into creativity and thus create a great corporate culture. So this is our calling. And I was really curious if I ask others who don't, I'm not familiar with Future Skills Farming, and our speakers were not actually. I just invited them to give their share, what they have to give to the world. And actually, this is what came out. And so let me repeat this. Future leaders who create the world worth working in and the world worth living in, they know about their emotions. They can handle also their fear and make it into a positive energy. And they can tackle conflict and transform conflict into creativity. And thus, creating a corporate culture that's simply great. Michael Stanger, he explained it so wonderful to us, how an IT company, Future Processing, with 800 employees, remote working at the moment, but also in general, they do it a lot because programmers, they just work at home. They are programmers, and yeah, still we need to be human in there. And he made a great combination and explained it very well to us. So this is all about what Future Skills Farming is dealing with. It's being boldly human, emotional intelligence, develop your emotional intelligence, also implying your intuition. And I would say on a certain level also your spirituality or your spiritual being, because we humans, we have that aspect. We sense what is there, and it's not just the tangible things that are there. There's more. Just take as an example, when you enter a room, you know exactly what's going on in this room. This is about what we call the spiritual aspect. And if we don't dare to become whole as human beings, how should we ever develop information technology that really supports a world where humans live in? Because that's what it's all about. And then, of course, knowing also how information technology works. Being conscious conscious about technology processing in the world. How do they process, how do machines process data, and human processing? How do we process data? There's a lot about sensing, about feeling, about emotions, about, like I said before, grabbing what's in the air. And we are ambivalent, we're creative, we are volatile, and that's our core talent, not our inhibition. This is what future skills farming is about. And then, of course, transform it. Yeah, and this is why we offer our courses online a lot, because we believe in that, you know. We can combine this wonderful systemic and sequential processing, not systemic. Systemic is are we too. This is where we have this combination, human and IT. We're both working in a system, and we need that. But we are interpreting things differently. So we have insights, and out of these insights, we create a wisdom. And sequential processing just gives us, okay, if you do that, then is that, then is that, then is that. This might change a bit as soon as computers develop and they respond to our energies. But even more, if we are going for computers who respond to the energy of the observer, then we need to be able to steer our energy. We need to be able to handle our energy, to master ourselves. And for this, please cultivate your future skills. That's my call for today. Because that's what we're doing. We are tackling development, and we're going far beyond change. It's a transformation. It's an attitude that really transforms into something new. Some of the old belief systems, you have to definitely drop them. You have to cultivate your own new ones, and then you have to implement them into what we call a co-creation process within your company, within your community, within our world. And this is our calling. So we start next week with our Leadership Transformation 21 Days Challenge in German and in English. Interested? Okay, I share the link below. And during the whole week, I will also share bits and bytes from our Leadership Summit, and then also get you to know a little bit more and invite you a little bit more what's coming up next. It will be in November, a next Leadership Transformation Summit. Different topics, same outcome, I hope. We need to dare to be boldly human, to develop a world, a working world where we want to live in and work in and be successful. So that's it for today. Bye.